And I've been having like a nasty like headache and stuff all week.
Alright, both teams are ready.
All right, let's get it on.
I'm gonna post the stream.
How's it? It's week 6, right? Map
Yep,
set
week
1.
6, game 1. Map 1 in Temple of Anubis.
All right,
Training boss
2CP,
versus
everybody's
Doomfists.
favorite.
Oh, this is actually one of the better 2CP maps.
I agree. Although I will say this map is much more evenly matched on in terms of offense and defense. So really, it just comes down to the skill set of both teams, whether they can do something about it or not. I will say from each team, though, if you're going to be looking out for certain players, everybody's favorite Kaza on the side of training. And on the side of dabbing, I will definitely say look out for Johnny the Man. Johnny the Man's Widow is very good. Very, very good. So, just something to look into. I want to say that they're trolling, but it looks like they're running kind of a triple DPS with dive. Oh, no, yeah, they're going to drop the Sombra to go Ana. Ana is awkward in a composition like that. There's no real backline support in terms of like a main thing that can stay there. So what Bloodshot's gonna have to do is he's gonna have to be careful where he's positioned, because if he gets caught in a weird position, he's gonna be done for every fight. Training looking more like a formal 2-2-2 comp, a bit of burst damage with a bit of consistent damage coming out. They'll be running the Moira as well as the Lucio and the Rhine and Diva. But Bishu's going to take a pick onto Bill. Johnny's going to actually take a shot onto Blood. That's going to be one of their primary healers down. I like the positioning on Johnny, and I do like the dive onto Kaza to try to reaffirm the high ground. Make sure he can't really get back up there. But Johnny's already repositioned on the bridge, and a good dive by Kaza. But it is going to be a solid attack, and having dabbing taking the first point. From what it looks like, well, then again, I could be wrong, but it is 4v1. That is a beautiful stagger as well by dabbing, and it looks like they're going to go ahead and just aggro off the push here. Excuse me. So, what I will say though is I would have suggested if dabbing were to kind of stagger Diva a little bit to more or less push harder onto the point instead of their attack. The blade's gonna come out from Bishu here. Bishu's gonna grab Tyrese. Shatter coming out, grabbing 2 with the shutdown on the blade. No confirmed kills though. Santa's gonna take out 1. Face is gonna take out Sam. And Blood's gonna get the Discord orb on Bishu. Take it down here. Steam Bomb's gonna come out from Kaza as a defense. Bloodthirst is gonna shut down Nerdy Bear off of his V-drop though. Good shutdown. And a very solid defense by Training Bots. Like I said before, it looks like Jack will be switching from Ashe to Widow. If you're going to stagger a target like that, such as a Baby Diva out of Meg, you're going to want to more or less push harder than what you previously did. So, it looks like Zach did drop the Hammond to go Roadhog. Beautiful hook as well. Bishu's going to take on Tyrese. Tyre's going to come out from Bill. He's going to grab both healers. Yeah, very good tire by Bill. Johnny's going to take on Bill though. Come on. Johnny taking on Jack. That's going to be 2. Johnny's just going to more or less sit on point for a little bit, but Tyrese will contest. Good shots on the Tyrese. Johnny takes down Tyrese. More or less making the defense here more or less push back away to the point to more or less prevent a tick from being made. Jack, beautiful shot on the Bishu after the end of the reflect. And Kaza grabbing Nerdy. And Johnny and Jack going at it. The Widow battle everyone wanted to see. I don't quite know Jack and his Widow, but I am seeing so far that he is consistent, so good job by him.
training
So
bots
it's
have
just
the
a lot of
ult
idle.
advantage on this fight.
I've got 4. They've almost got 5 ults here. I will say though that they are gonna need to be careful about something like that happening. Diva Bomb coming out. A lot of ults coming out from both teams. Ooh.
Spot's gonna go to
The
boss.
the Ana Nano came out, as well as the Dragon Blade came out. Bloodshot is going to drop the Ana to go Moira, and Nerdy will drop Lucio to go for Gita. I don't feel the Diva Bomb was necessary. I do agree with the Coalescence though, but it's kind of a positional, more or less positional favoritism with Moira and her Coalescence position underneath again.
Coming up on both sides for both the widows.
Yep.
If that
Both
can make a
teams
switch
have
to
information.
Zarya now.
They're needing some more damage from what it's looking like
And
here.
Nerdybear's on break because they're going for a brawl, more of a brawl comp.
Yeah, they're looking for more damage coming out from Zac, as well as some little bit more of CQC. Beautiful trap by Vil, though, keeping Face on the point by himself as a... They're more or less going to try to flood the point. Shatter's going to come out, grabbing nothing though, but Vil is going to take down Face with his tire. And Bishu's going to take down Sand, and Johnny's going to drop Widow to go Tracer. Another solid defense by Training Bots here. I am going to say that they've got a lot of healing coming out here. If you're going to have to do something about this healing, you're going to have to burst them down. Bloodshot's going to get a pick on the build though. Tracer's going to take a very nice flank. Both Coalescences coming out. Beautiful 4K Shatter is gonna at least confirm no kills. But Just is gonna go ahead and take down Sand, and Johnny's gonna take down a lot of kills coming out. Rally coming out as well from Vita, and the Graviton came out as well from Zac. But like I said, they needed a lot of damage to come out of there, and they more or less got it. Zarya, Diva Bomb coming out, not really anything to protect them, but Zarya's barrier, very good kind of sacrifice for cooldown to save your teammates. And Johnny is going to take down Vil, but Vil is going to get the passive on the Bloodshot though. More like what they're doing is stalls, just another face, an unfortunate Shatter usage. Johnny missing a pulse bomb, but Bloodthirst does evade accordingly. But Vil will take down Johnny, and Kaz is going to take down Just. Kaza actually takes down Bishu earlier in the feed, and Kaza taking down Zac with a beautiful 3K to solidify the defense. Doomfist only managing to get one tick. Minute and a half remaining here for this defense on the side of Training. Sand Martian does have his ult ready to go, as well as Moira having it as well. Kaza coming up close on his, but Johnny's gonna pick off Vil. Bloodshot having Coalescence as well, and Zac and Nerdy well on their way to their ults as well. Johnny as well. Nerdy Bear with a 2K. It's gonna be 3 on point, and they don't really have a lot of time to more or less push this point. Bloodthirst doing what he can to try to contest, but how much he can do. It looks like dabbing will take this point too though. Very good attack. I liked the staggers that were coming out. Not everybody was instantaneously wiped, so good job on the staggers. Ultimate economy usage, or ultimate usage, was a little awkward for both teams. Some used them too much, some didn't use enough. Something to work on for that. I didn't really see an issue with positioning at all. I did like the peel from both teams being able to come back for their healers. I did like the switches being made when they were needing to be made, not just to throw away an ult. So good job for both teams to do that. But dabbing did cap with just under 1 minute remaining. So we'll have to see what Training Bots will do here for their attack. But it looks like something very similar to kind of the defense, actually, with Jack dropping the Widow and going Reaper. Composition relatively staying the same from there. Defense, though, for Dabbing was going to be Halt Hog, but it's going to be Diva and Orisa with Zen and Mercy. With also Torbjorn and Ash. So. And it looks like they will go ahead and drop the Junkrat and pick up a Junkrat, but they will take Zarya in return. So good try though on the throwaway turret up there, Johnny. A for effort. Oh, almost there. Almost there. Alright, let's see how this attack for Training Bots will go, and let's see how this defense for Dabbing will go. Looks like they're going to go ahead and do the good old regular run around to the right side. Good rotation by Dabbing here. And I like the uncontested damage from the Torbjorn turret. I like where it's positioned. Very, very good positioning on that. But Johnny's going to take down Sand. Johnny taking 2 down, with Jack taking down Face. Johnny taking 3 down, 2 with the turret, and 1 solo. He already does take down Kaza though. And Jack the Reaper, more or less escaping scot-free pretty much. But Jack is actually going to take down Zac. What a good res out by Bloodshot. It is good information, more or less track Mercy's reses as to when they'll be able to hold a more stalwart defense. Considering the fact that they res Diva is a very good res as well. Looks like they're going to go ahead and keep the uncontested damage, but the Torbjorn turret is moved. Very good moving of the turret there. Bijou's going to take down 2, and Nerdy Bear's going to take down 1, with Johnny taking down another, and Zac taking down another. And that's going to be a full team fight though. Beautiful job by Dabbing. They're going to have 2 ults online. They just used Valkyrie. I didn't really know what the Valkyrie was used for. I'm not saying that it was a bad ult.
Goes out Transcendence and Supercharger going up.
Okay.
For this next fight.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense. With Transcendence coming out as well. The Molten Core. Oh, a very good idea by Johnny and Face. They more or less threw the halt in there into that right, or to that left room there. Johnny gets 2 to that as well. Zac is going to take down Tyrese, and Kaz is going to take down Bishu, but it is going to initiate a Training Bots team reset. So, and more or less some of the players being unfortunately stuck in the backline is going to be a really bad stagger for them as well. So, they're more or less having to make do with what they have. Not the best idea, but unfortunately, well, no, not unfortunately. You have a lot of time left. You got a minute and a half to be able to cap this point. The Shatter comes out by Sand, but unfortunately, no follow-up nor anybody getting shattered. Johnny will take him down. Good shutdown, by the way. They will have almost 5 ults online here for training. On the same token, though, Dabbing also does have 5 ultimates online. So they've got to be able. I can tell you right now, what they have to do is they've got to do something about this this defense here. From what it's looking like, that Orisa is more. That Orisa and Torbjorn is what's more or less keeping this defense alive. Supercharger coming out from time to time, as well as the turret damage coming from Johnny. So less than 1 minute remaining here. Omni attack for Training Bots. Like I said, they've got 5 ults. They're able to do something. Hopefully, they're able to do something to make something happen. We've seen a lot of shutouts here on this map. This seems very good for that. Ooh, and I like saving the ult for that right, for that left room there. Johnny takes on Tyrese. Both healers down for training, and two tanks down. Kaz is going to take his tire though, and he's going to try to be able to make something happen. But the turret is going to take it down, and Johnny's going to take down.
That's
Kaz.
a really good turret placement. Training bots don't have anything to contest that turret.
You don't have anything to contest but a Death Blossom. You have Death Blossom and a Graviton. Both support ults are going to be used here. Transcendence going to come out from Nerdy Bear. Its overtime will come down. Like I said before, if you can take down the turret and take down the Orisa, most of your defense is gone. So, you more or less... A beautiful defense by Dabbing Doomfists. Overtime continues, but Nerdy Bear will take down Jack for the 2-0 hold. And Dabbing Doomfists will take first map.
He'll take the 1-0 lead.
I will inform that on the side of training, staggers were awkward. It's not necessarily something you want to do. You more or less want to wait for everybody. Just tell them, hey, if you can die, die. If not, you know, try to shoot somebody to get them to kill you. No. I will say on the side of dabbing though, some ultimates weren't necessarily needed to be used. I don't think the Valkyrie was needed for that team fight because there wasn't really a lot of forthright damage coming out. But with you using the damage boost, I can see kind of a validated reason. So, yeah, pretty much. But ultimate economy was good. Some of you guys used your ults well. Good combos. Positioning was well. But yeah, staggering and the kind of awkward ultimate usages, not really much you can do though. But dabbing Doomfist will take the series up one map so far. We're heading into map 2, Eichenwald. Is it Eichenwald?
Yep.
Yes. Okay, because I don't remember map sets, so it's in the square. So, I don't think we're gonna see any change in the lineups here. I could be wrong though. Don't quote me on it. Excuse me.
Yep, you're right. I guess both teams should be right then.
Alrighty.
Dabbing's ready, waiting on training bots. Alright, map 2 underway.
Initiating match. Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30
Alrighty. On the training bot's defense is going to be a Pharmacy with a Hull Pog combo, as well as the Mercy and Zenyatta. And for dabbing Doomfists, it will be Reinhardt Roadhog with Ana Mercy and Hanzo Genji. Hopefully we'll drop the Hanzo and go Ashe. Composition works relatively well for both teams. A lot of this idle kind of things going on, but Johnny's going to take out Bill early though. Bloodshot's going to take on Tyrese. They don't have the Pharmacy combo though, so it's going to be a lot of their suppressive fire and damage being taken out of the fight early. She's going to take Ozzy down though. Johnny is going to take 2 down. He's more or less again going to be a solid capture by dabbing.
I get the idea.
Right here, Valkyrie's going to be used on the side of dabbing. Try to be able to get some extra damage from Bloodshot with a beautiful hook onto that. Initiating the shutdown here. Bishu being able to get out of that scot-free, but Kaz is going to take him down though. Bloodthirst is going to take down Johnny though. Bob's going to come out. I see where you were going with that. I don't want to say it's not useful because you did get 2 kills out of that. But, I mean, then again, I can't critique that because I can't play Ashe to save my life. So, Jack, beautiful shot on Bishu though. Nerdy Bear getting a lot of ult charge here, being able to heal up the tanks very quickly. I'm assuming that Bishu's either going to wait for the blade or is just going to go in on the blade itself. But with Roadhog having his whole hog as well as Ryan getting ready to have to shatter though. Beautiful shatter is going to confirm one in the shatter, but no follow-up though. This Veil will get slept by Nerdy Bear. Beautiful sleep by him. The res is going to come out from Tyrese, getting up Sand, but Nerdy Bear is going to take down Bill. Johnny taking down Jack, and Blood taking down Johnny. And Bishu, beautiful Dragon Blade there. Getting both of the healers. Jacketing Bishu though, but Johnny taking down Bloodshot. Or Bloodthirsty. Bloodthirst, I can't even English.
Oh, nice boop on the Bob. Great hook by a Bloodthirst on Zach. Something his Valkyrie.
Nerdy Bear is gonna have to get out of dodge here pretty soon. Yep. Beautiful pull, and it's gonna get a very good stagger onto Bishu. Transcendence is going to come out from Kaz, and both support ults is going to come out though from training bots here. Most of their ults, it's about 3 of their ults there. But it's going to get a good defense though. 2-minute warning. When Bishu's gonna get a good kill on the build, but Bob is gonna come out. I like the positioning of Bob though. More or less shoves. Oh, but a good shatter taking down Jack, but Jack is gonna trade with Bob. Bob from both teams come out. Tactical Visor coming out from Zill's gonna take down Johnny though. Tactical Visor taking 2 down. I know they've got a very good defense going on for Davin here. The blade will come out. They will grab 3 though. Grab a 3K with the blade. It just gets another one. And just will grab 2 to solidify the second capture for dabbing Doomfist. Jack the Reaper getting 2, but Bloodshot's gonna be able to trade and get 1. But Zach will be res and Tyrese will res Kaza. Shatter coming out, grabbing nothing, but the Transcendence, both support ults from training will be used here. Just another face will take 2 down. Bloodshot and Bishu also contributing to the kill feed. Bloodshot will grab another. Tyrese will res Jack. Not much he can do in terms of resing try to contest one just a little while longer. Bloodshot does grab 3 though. Johnny grabbing another. Graviton coming out, only getting 1, but it's just to keep him off of the payload. As the Supercharger comes out, not really much in terms of damage coming out, as you do have a healer there. Reset. Confirms 1 in the Shatter. Bob coming out, allowing the recontest, but Jack's going to take down Bishu. Sleep Dart will come out. Just taking down Jack, Tyrese taking down Zach. Bloodthirst taking another down, and is looking in the favor of training right now, despite how many players were on the payload on the side of Dabbing. Good pull though. Be able to put a little extra bit of damage in.
Spawn advantage.
But they do have a contest though. Yep. Nerdy Bear's going to take down Bloodshot. Blade is going to come out from Bishu. Bishu is going to confirm 1, confirm 2. Yep. Tactical Visor coming out from Vil, trying to put in as much damage. Oh, Vil will take down 1. We'll confirm 1 in the kill feed there. Oh, Jack, beautiful shot on Johnny. Graviton coming out, can confirm 3, but is not going to get any kills inside the Graviton though. Vil will take down Zach, Blood will take down Just, and it is a very kind of survival-esque defense by training, but they do get it done.
Good hold.
Very good hold indeed, and we'll be able to hold for 2 points. I did like how they were more or less trying their best to group up, and not switching to the cliche stall characters, so very good job on the side of training. On the same token though, Dabbing trying to kill a little more, but they weren't just successful. They were getting a lot of the kind of 2s and 3s coming in together instead of the 1-by-1. So, there's not really much to critique on in terms of that, but, you know. Training bots, double support ults aren't necessarily a good idea because they can catch you in those kinds of situations where you're more or less, you know, back to the wall trying to get out. But I understand if you're trying to hold as much as you can, not really much you can do about it. So, but a good hold nonetheless by training. It looks like they will do the same thing, but on attack, except drop Vil on the Pharah and have Jack on the Pharah, and then drop Vil on the Soldier and go Junkrat. Bloodthirst is going to go ahead and play Zarya instead of Roadhog here. It looks like Dabbing Doomfist will be running Bishu on the Ashe, and they'll be running the Hanzo Zarya combo with Rhine, as well as Brigitte and Mercy.
They're expecting the Pharah.
Mm-hmm. And it's a relatively good theory, because a good Hanzo can more or less hit a shot on a Pharah that close. And I like the targeting by Johnny. He's more or less trying to go after the Mercy instead of the Pharah. So, trying to isolate the healing coming in from her. Barrier already going down from Zac, having to reposition. Try to more or less play these solid obstructions. Looks like the Bill is going to go into the back line. Try to be able to put in some uncontested damage.
Just get the rest off.
Tyrese making a risky res, but making it happen nonetheless. Zac will punish Sandmarsh with time charge up there. Bishu taking down Jack though, but face res up Nerdy. Ult economy from both teams looking relatively healthy. Excuse me. Oh goodness. Jack will drop the Pharah to go Ashe. Tyrese will drop the Mercy to go Moira. Looks like the Valkyrie will come out. Dragons will come out as well. Very good ult in terms of dispersing the training bots. Oh, and it can confirm 4 in the Shatter, but it will confirm 3 kills in the feed. And Bloodshot will make it the 4th. We will make training have to initiate a team reset here. They've got some ults in terms of backup. They've got the Bob, as well as they've got the Graviton and Rally coming up as well. Kaza holding on to the Transcendence, knowing that the team fight was lost. not really trying to waste it. Sand Martian having the Shatter, as well as Bloodthirst getting the Graviton up pretty soon, as well as Tyrese getting the Coalescence up pretty soon. Sand Martian, Kaza, and Jack Kaza making 2 of his own. Very good, more or less, shots being made here, and picks being called on. That's going to more or less make it a very good capture for training. And I liked how quick those kills were as well. They were more or less not one every like 3 or 5 seconds. It was one after the other. Certain targets being called out, shots being made. Beautiful job though.
Yeah, 5 ults.
5 ults. 5 ults online for training, and it's looking to be 5 for dabbing Doomfists as well. They're probably waiting for the Hanzo Zarya combo, but they're gonna go ahead and use the rally to fortify themselves a little bit. So, yep. Ooh, and Johnny, beautiful shot on the Jack though. That's gonna initiate 5v6. Shatter coming out. Unfortunately, yep, no confirmed Shatters in there. Very good block though by Zach. And it more or less looked like he was trying to read it. So, very good job nonetheless. Shatter coming out confirms nothing in there. I guess it was a bit of a celebratory Shatter. Oh, he blocked one. No blame him. I'd do it too. Johnny getting a pick on the Tyrese though, keeping him in the spawn as Johnny dropped another. Bill is more or less going to go ahead and ult from the back line. Is going to grab 3 though. Beautiful 3K coming out from Bill in the tire. Bill's tires are consistent as well. It's looking like a very solid picks coming out from Bill here. Good job. Bill's going to take out face, making it another very strong stagger, considering the fact he's taking down a main healer. And I feel as though healers are priority in terms of targets, but I feel like if you take down a Mercy, it's going to be a much better kind of payout. Bob's going to come out from the back line here. Doing Johnny, beautiful shot onto Kaza. Johnny's going to grab 3, make that 4. That is going to be a 4K with the Graviton coming out. Confirms 4 in the grab, but no follow-up. Yeah, no follow-up there. I want to assume it was a throwaway ult. If not, it must have just been an unlucky usage there. No, and it's looking like a unfortunate usage. And Graviton, I will say though, is one of those ults that more or less can shape the way a fight goes. Bloodshot will pick off Bill. So, like I said, kind of an unfortunate usage by Bloodthirst. So.
Diving still has Grab Dragons online.
And I think that's their ace in the hole here, as they're getting ready to come down to just under a minute remaining. Getting ready to come to. It's looking like the ace in the hole right now. That's how they're gonna play that. So. And they're playing relatively defensively for the double sniper kind of composition. No real aggro, and it's kind of how you want to play it. Confirms 2 in the Shatter though, and confirms 2 kills. Fire will come out, can confirm 1 in the back line. Shatter coming out, confirming 1 in the Shatter. No follow up though, as Bloodthirst will take down Zac. Bill will take down the base, and it's looking very strong for training to be able to cap the second point. Well, like I said, they've got that ace in the hole though. They've got the Valkyrie online, and they've got that Hanzo Zarya counter. It looks like they're just going to go ahead and toss the dragon out. Try to be able to make something happen. Transcendence comes out though. Slayer will go down with
Zac did make the switch to Winston.
Yep. Zac making the switch to Winston. Very good. Yep. They still got grab. Not much in terms of what they can do, but they will go ahead and cap this. Barely in overtime though. Minute.
Take from Bill.
Bill will take down Johnny early. That's actually a really good pick, considering the fact that, from what I've noticed here, they've got to focus down Johnny though.
Yeah,
Johnny's putting in a lot of damage. Yep. Johnny's in a more drop trace to them free.
Bob flying up on both sides.
Well, both Bobs coming out as well as the Graviton confirms one in the grab and no confirms. Nope, scratch that. Bloodshot confirms the kill on the Bloodthirst.
There's the two Bobs fighting each other now.
Two blood cells going at it, so he's getting the better oxygen. That was a really bad biology joke. I'm never making that again. Johnny confirming one onto Bob and confirming another onto Jack, and Nerve will take down Sand. Ace in the hole here. Right now, what I'm seeing here from training is if they're going to be able to push us any farther, they're going to have to get the tire to get at least 2 kills. Kaza in the back line, unfortunate positioning. Not much he can really do, though. So, like I said, Vil is going to have to be able to make something happen with that tire, as well as the grab being able to confirm at least 2 in it, to be able to try to have Vil pair it up and make picks. But Johnny's going to confirm Sand Martian. Bishu taking down Bloodthirst. No Graviton's gonna be within this fight here. Like, yep. And Vil's going to be able to take down Zach. Bishu taking down Vil. Open the zoning from Johnny. Oh, and it is looking like a very good defense from Dabbing Doomfist here, as Dabbing will take this map and the series so far 2-0. Bishu, I believe, is the triple kill Dragon Blade. Everybody's favorite Genji skin, carbon fiber. Beautiful dash resets. I wish I could do that. Unfortunately, I play Zen, so I can't do it. On the side of training bots, I will say that double support, like I said earlier in the match, double support ultimates, not necessarily a good idea, because of if you more or less both use them at the same time, it's going to be problematic in the long run because you won't have anything to defend yourselves later on. But I will say, if you more or less kind of stagger the ultimate usage, it is a very good idea to go ahead and do that. But I understand if you're trying to more or less have a stalwart defense, don't blame you. So, Dabbing, I had something to say about it, I couldn't remember. I genuinely can't remember. Did you have anything you wanted to say about Dabbing? That was something they could work on a little bit?
Nothing. I can think of right now.
No, not that you know of. Alright. Well, that's what I try to do. I try to,
No subs again. Alright, I guess both teams are ready.
Yeah. Like I said, I try to give a little bit of a critique of both teams so I don't sound like I'm favoring anyone. I mean, both teams are spectacular. Both teams are doing really well this season. So, a lot of hero plays coming out from both teams, so making it happen. Li Shang Tower, map 3. Dabbing is up in the series 2-0. What do you want to see from training bots in this map here?
On this part, it's good for Brawl.
Mm-hmm.
Very good Brawl map. I like to see Kaza play some DPS on here.
I'm actually expecting that too. We've seen a lot of Kaza playing
support so far.
Not just that though. We've seen a lot of his DPS play during the season, so he's a very strong DPS.
He's a very good
But I do want to see a bit of a change up here.
Looks like he'll be on D.Va now. Off tank.
Off tank.
And
he was playing. I think he was playing D.Va earlier in the first map.
Yeah, looks like they're gonna go with triple support and a Pharah solo DPS. That's interesting. I'm not too sure about Pharah on this part of Li Shang.
Yeah. It is interesting in terms of this map because it's a good Pharah map, but also as well as it is a good soldier map. So,
and while on Dabbing was saying double off support with Mei, Genji, Roadhog, and Wrecking Ball.
It looks like they'll be running something like CC and Disruption here. Disruption Compass. Jack will pick off Bloodshot though. Ooh, and a beautiful hook by Nerdy Bear, but no follow-up though. And Sand Marshal will take down Johnny, and we see just another face playing Ring Around the Rosie on the point. Don't blame him. He's gonna
Train
allow
buff
the
will cap
recontest
this
here, though.
point.
Mm-hmm.
Flash on
Another face was gonna recontest that, but... Yep.
Flash on the McQueen.
Oh, Jack already having his barrage pretty much. Yep, he's gonna have his barrage in Steam Fight.
He's getting a lot of value on that Pharah.
Mm-hmm. And with them not being able to switch to a hit scan, but Bloodshot does switch to McCree. Ooh, and Jack's gonna take down another. Good staggers though. I like that. I like that. Being able to take down one, and then as soon as he's getting ready to respawn, take down another. More or less have them group up. Nerdy Bear being able to punish with a hook, but no follow-up though. Blade will come out, B-Drop will come out, being able to save. A lot of ults coming out though. Ooh, but 3 ults on the side of Dabbing will take down 3 of their members. Cosmic Trade. And the res will come out from Training Bots here. Transcendence come out, both support ults coming out. Was it both support ults? No, I'm not.
No, it's Transcendence from
4 in the Shatter.
Dabbing.
Confirms 4, will confirm 1 kill though. Already. With Jack, beautiful shot on Zach though, taking him down.
So they're gonna flip
kind of a higher target priority though for this point. Because if you're a good Lucio, you can keep that point contested for quite a long time. So good target prioritization by Jack as Tyrese will take down Johnny.
Train box will flip the point.
Mm-hmm.
Those have 2 support roles. Alright.
Yep. And after that previous team fight as well, Jack already 2/3 of the way to his ult. Almost 3/4. Yep. He's gonna have it this team fight. If he keeps landing his shots correctly, he's gonna have it. Yep, he's gonna have it this fight. He's got 5 ults online for Training Bots here. Oh, unfortunate usage of that Shatter.
Yeah, he got shut down by Nerdy Bear.
Mm-hmm. That's actually extremely unfortunate though. Nano's gonna come out from Bishu as Face is just gonna more or less just push his way onto this point here. And I like the fact that they're not gonna try to make a hero play. A lot of players have been trying to make hero plays, and unfortunately with the team coordination, generally speaking, it tends to never work. So good job by some of the members of Training who are alive. But they barely have it at 98%. All Training needs to do is have 1 good team fight, and they can more or less seal this point for their team right now. 3 ults online for Training, or not Training, yeah, Training, but they've got 4. And Dabbing, 3 ults on the side of Dabbing. So, and having the information they made, they confirmed 1 in the Shatter, but can confirm. Haven't confirmed a kill quite yet, but Johnny will confirm Tyrese. Nerdy, Big Bill, basically take down Sand. And Jack is going to go ahead and take down Bloodshot. And the Barrage is going to come out, confirms 1 though, but Johnny will take down Jack, leaving Mercy all by her and Lonesome. Stack will take down Bloodthirst. 25 seconds left, if left uncontested here. They've got 3 ults online, like I said. Jack using his Barrage, trying to make a hero play, unfortunately not working. I did see the intention though, it's kind of a good idea. 10 seconds remaining for Strength to be able to make something happen. Valkyrie shut down by Johnny.
2, 3.
Johnny will take down 3.
Nice Blade.
That's actually a very good kill onto Bloodthirst there, as Bloodthirst did try to Valk, but did not have that happen. Kind of almost had it though. Not much you can do though. Kaza will take down just another face tap. Bishu will demech Kaza. Shatter will come out. Can't confirm 1 in the Shatter, but no kills will follow. Bill will take down Zach though. Beautiful sleep dart by Bishu, taking the Sand out of the fight really quick. Shatter coming out. Beautiful block by Sand though. Yeah. And the funny thing was that the block was on the right part of his shield. So that was a beautiful block nonetheless though, and it's looking in the favor of Training Bots here. They've got 2 on point. Zach is going to be able to get staggered here in a moment. Bishu contesting point as much as he can confirm to anti. So Barrage coming out, length to press the fire, Bloodshot taking out the attack visor, confirming the one, and Kaz is just going to try to be able to press some damage in. And unfortunately, not much in terms of that. Bloodthirst does get the res off, though, onto Jack. Ooh, and Kaz is confirming one, but Johnny's going to be able to trade, taking him out of the fight. Jack taking down Johnny.
Yeah, that
looks like it will be train bots.
That's a launch.
First set. It was. But I did, like I said, I do like the staggers coming out from both teams. Both teams are playing enough damage to try to be able to stagger one target after another. And there's some situations where you want to be able to full team wipe, but there's also some situation as an overtime, you know, where you want to kind of stagger a little bit, take down one by one slowly every couple seconds. So, good idea, or good job from both teams. Johnny with the 3K blade shutting down the Valkyrie as oh goodness.
Bloodshot and Zack switching roles for this one.
Mm-hmm.
And Nerdy Bear's back on the road. Train Buster are gonna stick with the triple support.
They feel that it's working. They're doing a really good job, though. As a matter of fact, a lot of
and there's a boot by Jack on
beautiful boot by Jack, though. Yep. I like the positioning of Anna. Relatively, kind of just playing careful. Oh, but Tyrese, good there onto Bishu though.
Play boss will have the advantage. Yep.
Jack the Reaper with a 3K as well. Bloodthirst will rest San Martian, preventing him from running back. But more or less trying to reset for the team fight. She'll have at least 15 seconds for the res. Johnny almost 80% to the gold here. Jack not much farther at 70. Moving Jack, beautiful shot onto Zack. Oh, Johnny with the Korean Genji blade taking down the Pharah. Beautiful shot. Beautiful blade though. Can confirm one in the shatter, will confirm 0 kills, but Bloodshot will retract my previous statement and take down Tyrese. Something like a train. Alright, looks like a having Doomfist capture here. Kaza and Bloodthirst will team reset for them. 5 ults, almost 6 on the side of training. They will have 2 ults, almost 3 ults for damage.
Already at 80%, 85% after that last blade.
After just using the blade as well, yep. Like I said, that's the one person you gotta look out for here. Oh, and a beautiful denial by Kaza though. Shatter's coming out, can confirm 2 in the shatter, will kill 1 though. And San Martian more or less making his way to point in a very quick fashion. Johnny taking down Jack. Johnny taking down Tyrese as well. Kaz will take down Bishu though. Bishu will be taken out of the Valkyrie ult. B-Chop coming in from Bloodshot, having 3 on point here. The 3 on their team, not necessarily in their favor, but they are going to have 4 out. That's Zack Bull, Flash, Fan the Hammer. Everybody loves that combo. Bill will take down Zack, Just will take down Bloodthirst, and Bishu will res Pretty Baron. Like I said, this is what I mean about when staggers are correct in this matter. They're more or less filing up one after the other for kills inside of jabbing. No kills for Nerdy Bear and the Diva Bomb. And the shatter comes out, can confirm 3 in the shatter. We'll grab 1 though. I think it was 4. I think Mercy was in the shatter as well. Bloodthirst having a Battle Mercy moment.
And Train Boss will flip the point.
But like I said, there are some instances where the staggers are always good for dabbing, because right now all they really need is 1 good team fight. And Jack right now playing the far here. Oh, and McCree in the back line is gonna confirm Jack right now. That was a very good pick considering things.
John's gonna play it again. Here it comes.
Ooh, and the Shatter is gonna come out. No follow-up on the Fever Bomb though. Both beat drops coming out as well though. Shatter and Charge is gonna come out.
Raleig's out now.
And Zach did about 70% of his ult after using the high noon in the previous fight. Ooh, and Zach's gonna take down Jack though. Yep. Jack will confirm a kill onto Johnny, but Johnny will get res. Shatter coming out, confirming 4 in the Shatter, but the high noon coming out. Good zoning, saving at least 1 or 2 of his teammates with Tyrese. Sand taking down Bloodshot though. Zach will take down Sand, Bill will take down Bishu. Zach will take down Bill again. Ooh, and Nerdy Bear will follow up on these last ones and Bloodthirst. Just will take down Jack. Eva Bomb will come out. Confirms at least 1 onto Johnny, and that's a good target confirm right now. But it is not in the favor. And the Shatter comes out, confirms 3. They don't see the Lucio there though. Just will take down Sand though. Right now, so it's still a 3v. It is now a 3v3. Eva Bomb coming out though. It's gonna confirm at least 1 onto Tyrese. Didn't get around the corner fast enough. Doomfists does have Valkyrie though. He's gonna have to be careful. Yep, but Zach will take him down. Zach again at 75% of his ult after using the previous fight. These teams are fighting for their lives right now. Very primal, very survivalistic kind of team fighting right now. I like it. You don't tend to see that a lot in terms of the time plays. But it is easily turning into the favor, or steadily turning into the favor of Gavin here. And Bloodthirst is going to do all he can to try to be able to contest Sand Martian as well. Missing the charge on the Diva though, unfortunate though, confirms 3 in the Shatter. We'll confirm Nerdy there. Blade will come out, can confirm 1, 2 in the Shatter. And Rez will come out onto Nerdy there. Tyrese will be able to... Yep, be able to keep himself alive. It's going to confirm at least... Oh, no kills.
Nice. Denial.
Healed. Beautiful heal.
Now dabbing will.
Oh, and a good strong
read. But yep, they're gonna cap it.
Yep.
What an intense match.
Like I said, both of these teams on this map were fighting for their lives. Very primal, kind of survivalistic, kind of like team fighting, and I like it. I like that kind of, you know, kind of team fighting. So makes the game more interesting. A lot of ultimates being traded back and forth as well. A lot of follow-up between both those ultimates. An improvement from the first 2 matches, so well done by both teams. But it is map 3 of Lijiang Tower. Who will be... Will it be 3-0 dabbing, or will it be... Oh, are they?
Yeah, dive.
Oh,
they have Winston now.
Stay right onto that.
Dive, triple support, and Pharah.
They'll be running the Pharmacy and Widowmaker for the use of Jack the Reaper on the Pharah. It is a very strong Pharah map, but Zach will take down Bill though. All I'm going to say is they're going to need a hit scan for that Pharah. I have known Zach to be a very good Pharah, but from what I'm seeing from Jack the Reaper, he is a very good Pharah as well. Very consistent, can land his shots well. Ooh.
And he just got
Johnny trying to be able to boot him off, but Johnny will come back though. Bloodthirst on a manhunt for Johnny right now.
Impossible to cap the point.
Their ult economy on the side of training is very healthy right now, well above 50% for all players. Kind of fluctuating for training, or not training, sorry, dabbing. They both end in ING, I don't know why I assume it's the same thing. Bloodshot will drop the, what was he playing again? I think he was playing Mercy? Or the Moira?
I believe he was playing Mercy, yeah.
Oh, what? Okay. I couldn't remember. My brain is fried, frankly. Tyrese taking down Bishu, though. A good pick, considering the fact that Daving did initiate this team fight here. The barrage will come out. 1 follow kill, 1 confirmed kill, though, by Tyrese. Kaza will trade that. Nerdy Bear will trade those as well. Diva Bomb coming out, no confirmed kills here, but a lot of disruption from the dabbing lineup. Yep. It's more or less when you can tell there's kind of a team fight that's lost, you don't generally want to push in like that. But Widowmaker will have walls for their team. Coalescence comes out on the side of dabbing. Sand Martian initiating primal. Trying to be able to do something about it. Johnny with a 2K though. Having the walls, having a lot of information here from this team here, trying to be able to push in. Like I said before, it's kind of with something like that happening. A lot of players don't seem to detect when a team fight is steadily losing against your favor. But in the heat of the moment, I tend to understand that quite a lot. So, 3 ults online for training, and 1 or 2 ults online for dabbing. But Nerdy Bill will take out Sand now. Oh, will confirm 3 in the Shatter as well as a confirmed kill onto the Shatter. Just grab 2, and it looks like some Nerdy Bear will fall off by accident. He's probably laughing his socks off right now over that. Face will confirm a kill onto Kaza, but just under a minute remaining if left uncontested by training. So they've got 3 ults, getting ready to have 4. They're gonna make a play, and it's gonna happen. I will say though,
nice
with
boob.
Zach being, ooh, beautiful boob though. I agree. Sand and Bishu trading, so it's worked out in both teams' favors right now. But I will say though, on the side of training, they're gonna have to realize that Zach is putting in a lot of damage, and something like this as well. Not necessarily receiving confirmed kills, but pushing in a lot of damage for the healers to more or less kind of withstand. I can tell you right now, the training is gonna have to make a switch. It's gonna have to be.
They need a hit scan. Yeah.
They're gonna need that hit scan, and I understand if the composition's working, yes, but you basically Overwatch right now is playing a game of chess, counter for counter, move for move, play for play, you know. So 5 seconds remaining, but it is gonna go ahead and be pushed into overtime. So as the Mercy will be milking on the point here. Johnny, I don't know what his deal is, but he is a very dangerous Widow. I think another thing what training is going to need to do is more or less try to dive after Johnny in the next map. No matter whether they win or lose. Kaza will confirm a kill onto Zach. Diva Bomb coming out will confirm a kill onto both teams.
Martian sacrificing himself with that Diva Bomb.
Yep. And here's the thing though, is that I like what Kaza's doing. He's more or less pushing after that Widow to try to be able to suppress some damage going into this training monster lineup. But unfortunately it doesn't work, as Johnny will take him down. But like I said, no matter who wins in the next map, ooh, that will be 3-0. Yep, and it will be dabbing Doomfist 3-0. I will say this much. 2 things that training is going to have to do for this next map is they've got to play counter for counter. They've got to play pick for pick. They've got to be able to contest Johnny. They've got to contest Johnny, because Johnny's putting in a whole lot of damage, making a whole lot of picks, and it is more or less the team fights are becoming more steadily in the favor of dabbing because of Johnny being able to put a lot of damage in. I'm not necessarily implying a hard focus, but more or less just pay attention to where he
Look at that damage by Johnny.
Yeah. Yeah, 21,000, playing mostly Genji as well.
Yeah, he got like 7 Dragon Blades on round 2, I believe. It's pretty insane.
And it was, like I said, they're not necessarily implying a hard focus, but you've got to be able to pay attention to targets. Certain targets have higher priority, you know, healers, of course, being Lucio on the first map, the control center, like that. But just overall, if you feel like a player on the opposite team is doing a lot for their team, target them. Make sure that they can't do anything, because we're capable of seeing Genji or Johnny flexing. He's flexing from Widow to Genji. You know, two very different play styles, but if played correctly, are both very dangerous to have in your arsenal. Speaking of very dangerous arsenal, Route 66 a very good Widow map. It looks like a trade will be, or a switch up will be made here. Do I think so? I'm not looking at chat right now.
Yes, this is gonna start coming up.
Okay.
Zach left, I believe. Yeah.
Okay.
So they're gonna bring in Joseph Lee.
Alrighty. But like I said, though, they've got to be able to pay attention to certain targets. If they feel like the target is doing more than what they're needing to be doing, they've got to focus him down, make sure he can't really do anything.
Diamond's ready, waiting on training.
Right. Okay. But I will go ahead and use the restroom, so give me a moment.
Okay, now they're ready. Alright, map 4 underway. Route 66. Diamond Doomfists leading the series 3-0.
66. Initiating match. Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Alright, I'm back. Defense.
Training blocks are going quad
Sextuple
DPS.
DPS?
Yep.
Or no, not
Quad
sextuple
DPS and
DPS.
2 supports.
Oh,
You get a
Bloodbear's
bigger
getting a
Johnny.
kill on Johnny. Bloodshot getting a kill on Jack. Bloodbear's getting a kill on Bishi though. I'm interested in how this comp is, just the word for it, is working. I think it's throwing, I think if they're jabbing Doomfist for a loop here. But, they will make three picks of their own. And I don't want to make a bold assumption when I say this, but it looks like they're more or less just throwing away the game. Like I said, I don't want to make a bold assumption, but, you know, somebody's got to make him. So, Johnny will take down Kaza. Johnny will take down 2, though. Johnny will take down 3. Johnny will take down 4. 4. Johnny will take down 5. 5K coming out from Johnny the man. Yeah, I don't want to say that it's a throwaway game, but
You hate to see it.
yeah, like I said, I don't want to say that it is, but I mean, it's more or less what it's looking like. So, Johnny taking a kill on a Tyrese. Looks like Kaza just having fun with an old Torbjorn. Oof. Yeah, he hates to see it. I don't really want to commentate on this. I don't want to.
Can't really say much. It's pretty one-sided right now on Devin's side.
Yeah. And like I said, I don't want to make that assumption when I say this, but it's looking like a throwaway game for
It's pretty unfortunate.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't want to be the one to assume that, but I don't even want to commentate on it because I feel like if I were to commentate on a game like this, you know, it'd be kind of disrespectful to both teams.
Yeah, I get
you know. So. Then Arsene having to be careful here. But, yeah, you definitely do hate to see it. Dragons coming out from spawn. Good Kobe Dragon just getting one.
Such potential.
Score 0-3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
All right. All right.
Ready for battle.
It's looking like quad DPS for training bots with double off support. For training.
Attackers incoming in
Alt Hog with Ana Zenyatta and Torbjorn and Angie. Excuse me. I personally think low key I want to see the quad DPS meta work.
Johnny just got a hammer kill on Tyrese.
Hammer kills are always enjoyable to watch, but oh, Jack getting two though, but Sand getting one. Oh my word! Oh, Risa just got blasted. Yeah. Beautiful shot by Bloodthirst though. Got ragdolled. My word. And somehow they're making this work. Like I said, I wanted to see it work. Oh, and Bloodshot and Jack will trade though.
letting that stand. Hey.
Torbjorn, ready to work.
Jack with a beautiful shot on the beach here. They're looking very coordinated, despite playing a quad DPS competition on the side of the train. Jack does have the dragons though. Oh, time releasing Bill taking 2 of their own. Jack with another one. Johnny with another hammer kill. Kaza taking down Johnny and Kaza taking down Bishu. Wow, I am genuinely impressed. Genuinely impressed by
training bots capping out point with 4 DPS. Yep, that's pretty impressive.
Thank you, because oh my
You're
word,
welcome,
I
guys.
apologize. My brain's fried right now.
All good, man.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, like I said, I'm genuinely impressed that it worked. It's
with soul healing with Lucio.
I can tell you right now, it is throwing Deving for a loop right now. They are not happy. But then again, I think they're enjoying themselves a little bit. Dragon Blade comes out with the nano.
Fun at this point.
Nothing wrong with having fun though. Sand Martian does shut down the issue though. Face beautiful kill on the bill. There's another face from the 2K. Bloodshot with the kill on the Jack. I think what it is right now for alright, stick hack went up. Yeah, right now it is throwing definitely throwing dabbing Doomfists for a loop. What there's good kill on Adjust though. Johnny will trade taking Phil out. Oh, Jack switching from the Hanzo to the Bastion. Put a good sleep dart onto him as well. And a hook shot into ult by Joseph, confirming a kill on a Jack. Johnny will take down Kaza though. Kaza and Johnny are going at it to prove who is the superior Torbjorn. May not be a highlight of a kill or anything, but I am impressed by just another face. Kobeing that shield, throwing it almost perfectly though. Bob is going to come out. Johnny's going to confirm a kill on the Bloodthirst. Tyrese is going to take another. Johnny and Kaza trading with Johnny with the 3rd hammer kill this game. And quintuple DPS with a solo healer. And Bloodshot getting a little cocky in the back line there. Playing around with a Reddit Lucio. Oh, Bill will take on Bloodshot though. Like I said, can't get cocky in the back line. Despite them looking like they're throwing the game, you can never give up. You can't get too cocky. Just another face and Johnny taking 2 down. Kaza taking 2 down, as well as Tyrese taking another. Nerdy Bear will take down Kaza though. Whole Hog will come out from Joseph. Will confirm at least 1. Bloodshot will shut down that ultimate though. Bloodshot taking revenge kill into Bill though. Bloodshot taking another kill into Bloodthirst. Jack will take down Bloodshot though. Just over 30 seconds remaining here. Excuse me. Training bots having 2 ultimates online, about to have 3. Basically take on Jack though. Blade will come out. Bishu will take 1. Out there, we'll take a sleep dart though in response. They're enjoying themselves. Ooh, Jack with 2 kills. Oh, and Kaza getting a kill of his own. Good turret.
They're pushing this. It's not over yet.
Jack enjoying himself on this bastion. Will
That's
cap
2
this
points.
for the second tick. Wow.
Good word.
We sound a little biased here, but that is genuinely impressed.
Sorry about
that is impressive.
But yeah, it is impressive.
That is quintuple DPS, solo healing as Lucio. Not even solo healing, 2 points in overtime. And it is 1 minute remaining. And then Bloodshot will take down Jack, though. Beautiful hook by Joseph. Not a lot of follow-up, though. Ooh, and the whole hog will come out. More or less from what I saw as a panic will try to be able to take down Kaza. We've got 2 ults online, about to have 3 for training box.
30 seconds.
Double support ults for dabbing them. Johnny takes a kill into Sand Martian. Notice my apologies. Double support ults on the side of dabbing them. 10 seconds remaining left for this game. Kaza takes 2 down. Base will trade with 1. And it will be 4-0. Dabbing Doomfists. But I will say the highlight of this game is the fact that not only that 5K by Johnny, but the overtime pushes, the double overtime push by training bots running more or less quintuple DPS and a solo support. So I am gonna give my highlight to, or I'm gonna not my highlight, my MVP on the side of dabbing. I am gonna give it to Johnny the Man. His DPS and his capability of getting ultimates quickly, and not only that, utilizing the ultimates to his advantage and making it work. It's gonna be the reason why he gets my MVP. On the side of training bots, Jack the Reaper as well, playing a very dangerous DPS. Not only that, being able to flex quickly onto other heroes such as Pharah, and I believe as well as Reaper. I think Soldier. Don't quote me on it. Please don't chastise me. But that will be our game, ladies and gentlemen. If you're watching hashtag game streams, and if I do come off as rude or disrespectful in my critiques, be sure to message me, and I do apologize. But I guess
We have 2 tomorrow. Yeah.